friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be playing with the new Colourpop High Tide and Fine Feathered collections. I didn't think I was gonna get these because usually when collections launch with Ulta, I don't get sent them, but they did just put these on their site. I think they're already up on their site by the time I'm filming this video, so it is already available on their website by the time this video goes up, but since they put it on their site, they did send it my way, and I'm very excited to try these out. It's funny because my friend Rachel actually picked this up when it launched at Ulta, and she asked if I wanted to play with it when she got it before she played with it, just so I could make a video and stuff. And I was like, no, my filming list is full. I don't have time for other things. But now that I see it in person, I'm like, why did I turn that down? Which now I'm happy because I can play with it and I own it because I'm so into teals and turquoises forever and always. I just think it's so funny because like I didn't realize what I was missing out on. I could have already played with that 2 weeks ago. But regardless, they did send me the collection, so I wanted to do a video with them. Obviously I did a two-tone look because I wanted to kind of focus on one collection per eye, and I love the combination of the two. I think it's so cool and pretty. I'm really excited. I do also have a discount code with Colourpop if you feel like shopping their site. It's 5 Beautbean. It'll save you $5 on orders 25 or more. I don't make any commission off of that code. It's just for you to save money. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to break the collection down. I'll do swatches, close-ups, and then I will do a tutorial playing with a lot of the products. And then at the end of the video, I will give you my thoughts to the best of my ability so far. Before we hop into that though, let me just give you my details. This choker is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code Beautbean for 10% off. My earrings are from Spooky Doodle Club on Etsy. And I think I've said it all. So let's just move forward and chat about the collections. All right, so first things first, we got two Super Shock Shadow Duos. The two in the Fine Feathered collection in this cute bubblegum pink packaging are the shades Bubbly and Plume. Bubbly is more of like a baby pink, softer, more translucent, sparkly kind of shade. I used it as my face highlight today, actually. And the shade Plume is more of like a, it's still sparkly and pink, but it's a little bit deeper. It's actually what's all over my lid, so this one just has more to it, but they're both very sparkly and very pretty. And then from the High Tide collection, the two shades are called Coconut and Sure Thing. Coconut is a really pretty, deeper, shiny, sparkly blue, and the shade Sure Thing is more of a sparkly turquoise. That's what's all over my lid on this eye. There are also two eye pencil sets in these collections as well. In the Fine Feathered set, we have the shades Charmer and Loverboy. Charmer is more of like a purpley shade, and Loverboy is more of a bright pink. I get so excited to see eye pencils and Colourpop collections because I use an eye pencil in every single look that I do. So I'm always happy to add more colors to my collection. And then from the High Tide collection, we have the shades Catsuit and Zulu. I'm pretty sure I owned Zulu once upon a time years ago, and then it like ran out or got lost or something of that nature, but I'm really excited about both of these. Catsuit is more of a darker teal and Zulu is more of a bright turquoise. And finally, last but not least, we have the two 9-pan palettes. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm getting pretty bored with the monochromatic palettes, but I'm very excited about the High Tide one in particular. Let's just talk about the Fine Feathered one first. I love the packaging on it. I think it's really, really pretty. I love that reflective feather look. We have two shimmers, 6 mattes, and 1 sequin shadow, which I tend to just pretend it's a matte and just pretend the little sparkles aren't there because they don't usually stick around. No pressed glitters, which I'm really excited about, and I actually do like the tones in here. I do get down with berry colors, especially in the winter for some reason, so I think I'm really gonna like this in the winter time, but I do like it right now as well. I think it's really cute, and berries in particular look really cute on my eye color. And the High Tide palette, you know, I'm honestly shocked they haven't done a teal palette before now. This is so cute, and I'm really thrilled about it. In this palette, there's actually 3 shimmers, only 5 mattes, and then 1 sequin shadow. So 1 extra shimmer, but it's gorgeous. It's this deep one down here. No pressed glitters, so thrilled about that. I'm also happy that these are cardboard palettes because I do prefer cardboard. Yeah, I love the tones in here. There's so many rich, lovely shades. I actually am excited that there's that extra shimmer in here because they're all so pretty, and I like the variance of tone in here. I think you could actually do quite a lot, even though this is a monochromatic palette. They just have a good range of just depth in here, so I feel like it's pretty versatile. Needless to say, I'm pretty excited, even though like monochromatic isn't what I tend to go for first mostly. I don't really have any qualms with monochromatic. I'm kind of been there, done that with it. I want more curated, unique color stories. I am still excited about these little collections. I'm happy that they're pretty concise collections. It's not an extensive collection per palette. It's just a couple eye pencils, couple Super Shocks, and a palette. I think that's a perfect size, and yeah, I think I've said it all though, so let's just move forward now and create this look. I played with a lot of the products today, so you'll be able to see them in action. And then at the end of the video, I'll give you my thoughts to the best of my ability. So far, keep in mind this is only a first impression, it's not a full-on review, but I'll still give you my thoughts as best as I can. I'm pretty familiar with Colourpop products. Hi, hello, let's play with these palettes. I want to do a brilliant two-toned look, which that's obvious if you saw my intro, because I had a two-toned look in the intro. I'm just predicting the future, obviously. Today's Wednesday the 30th. I've actually already filmed today, but I wanted to film again before my birthday week starts. So here we are playing with these two palettes. I'm really excited. I did actually use the Take a Gander shade from the Fine Feathered palette as my blush, and then I used one of the Super Shocks as my highlight. I used Bubbly right here. So that's my highlight blush combo, and I think it's really pretty. So I'm thinking I'll do the teal on this eye and the pink on this eye for no particular reason. I just feel like doing that. I just want to do something kind of smoky, and then I'll top a Super Shock from each of the packs on each lid. I don't want to do anything cut creasy or anything like that. I just want to have something very blown out and pretty, you know? I'm going roller skating tonight at the roller rink, so obviously I have to do something wild. Obviously, I'm not doing this for that. I just wear my looks anywhere I need to wear them. I don't care about wearing my looks outside the house. Like, anyone can see me in whatever look. If you're a stranger and you encounter me and you think I look like a cartoon character, then good. I'm just priming with the Smashbox lid primer in light, and I'm blending it out just with an old brush, and I'm not gonna set it because I don't prefer to do that. And I'm doing both eyes just because we are doing a two-toned look. So on my pink eye, I'm going to do Nest Egg, the one in the bottom down here. And then on my teal eye, we're going to do Urchin. Yes, I think that's a good idea. I'm just gonna use these two old ABH brushes for this. I'm gonna use the blending side of them. Let's start with my blue side, Urchin. I'm just gonna dip right in. I'm just gonna start working this in the outer corner. I don't think I'm gonna take either shade all the way towards the inside. I want it mostly focused on like the outer portion of both eyes. I think that's gonna be the way to go. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I don't know if I asked how your day's going. Mine's going good. I was just off today. So I got some filming, editing, and now I'm filming again. Just trying to get a bunch of YouTube stuff going for you. So now that this eye kind of looks like this, I'm gonna do the same with the other eye, but I'm gonna use Nest Egg, and I'm just gonna use the brush that I haven't used yet. I haven't done a two-tone look in a hot minute. And I just figured once I got sent both of these in the same package, since they're both launching on Colourpop's site, I think they're already launched by the time this video goes up. I think they're launched by the time I'm filming this, actually. But I figured since I got them sent at the same time, now would be a good opportunity to do a two-tone look again, because it's been a while. We are looking good, my friends. Let's deepen things up now. So I'm gonna take a Lunar first from the High Tide palette. And I'm gonna go back in with my ABH brush. And I'm just gonna use the packing side. And all I'm going to do is just pack it in the outer corner and smudge it on the lower lash line, just so that I can get some depth going on. And now that that's packed on, I'm gonna take a little bit more of Urchin, that first shade I used, and holding the very end of my brush that I have light pressure, I'm just going to lightly buff at the edges here, just to make sure it's all starting to get soft. But I'm not taking it out too far because I am gonna go back in with a lighter shade here in a moment. Ooh, we're looking good. All right, now dipping back into the Fine Feathered palette, I'm gonna take Telltale, the darkest shade, to deepen it up again. And I'm also gonna take just that corresponding brush that I already used. And again, I'm just going to focus on deepening up the outer corner. Just packing it on, scoot some of that on my lower lash as well. And again, I'm gonna take Nest Egg on that blending brush. Very light pressure again, just going to go to town on the outer edges, just to get everything soft before I go in with my lightest shade. I'm already really liking this color combo. I think it's cute. All right, lightest time. I'm gonna take New Wave from the Turquoise palette. And I'm gonna take that on an Alter Ego number 5. I have 2 of them, so that's what I'm gonna use. Just gonna dip in really lightly, and then I'm just gonna start going to town again, right along the outer edge. Ooh, I love teal turquoise eyeshadow. I think it's so beautiful. I am extending the outer corner just a hair to make it a little bit winged out. I mean, I have my hair back, so might as well let my eyeshadow stretch back pretty far since I have all this room. When I was in middle school, I literally wore a headband like this every single day. I had longer hair. It was probably closer to like between collarbone and boob length, but I haven't really worn a headband in so long. But my hair is kind of at this length where I just want it out of my face, and this is the only way to do it. All right, and then for the pinky eye, we're gonna take Hen Party down here, and I'm gonna do the same thing, but with the other brush that's clean, the other Alter Ego number 5. And again, just using very light pressure, just very lightly working at the edges here, just so that it's nice and soft. I will wipe this brush off periodically. If a little bit starts to transfer towards the front now that I have less product, that's fine. It's kind of what I did with this side as well. I just kind of used whatever leftovers there were. But I do want the majority of the focus just out here. And again, winging it out just a teensy little bit. Ooh, I'm loving this look. I think two-tone looks are so cool. I was so scared the first time I ever did a two-tone look and wore it out in public. But honestly, most people didn't even really like notice. I think I wore it to work at my first salon, and it took my one of my coworkers and good friends, Nicole, I think it took her literally 6 hours to finally notice, and she was like, your eyes 2 different colors? And I did a subtle one back then. I think it was like a blue and a green eye, so it wasn't as drastic as this. I am really liking this though. I think this is so cute. But moral of that little story was, if you're scared of a two-tone look, just try it out anyway. Don't be scared. Or at least wear it at home because it's fun. All right, time for the lid. For my blue eye, I want to use the Super Shock called Sure Thing. And then on my pinky eye, I want to use Plume. I think this will work okay because they both look pretty sparkly and like around the same like level of tone. Like one's not crazy dark and the other's not crazy light, but we'll see. So taking Sure Thing, I'm just gonna use my finger and I'm just going to smush this all across the lid. Oh, my finger does not work very well because my nails are so long. Let me get an actual eyeshadow brush. Okay, I have 2 of these really old, just like identical packing brushes, so I'm gonna use these instead. Super Shocks do seem to work best with a finger, but they work fine on a brush too, as long as you just pack enough of the color on there. That's such a pretty color. I love it. I don't know why I didn't use my glitter primer because I always use it. I guess I was just excited to dive in, but that's okay. It still looks really pretty. I'm just gonna blend the edge with that corresponding blending brush. I'm pretty certain that I don't own a Super Shock shadow that's like a blue at all, so that's pretty exciting. Let's do the other eye now with, what's this called? Plume? It's super sparkly and pretty. So I'm gonna take the other packing brush that I didn't use yet. I'm just gonna load it up and go to town. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I feel like these 2 Super Shocks kind of complement each look nicely. And they go together really well. And again, just gonna blend at that little edge so that it's nice and seamless. This is so cute. I love this. I think it's so fun. Okay, so for the inner corner, there isn't really a good inner corner shade in my blue palette because this one I feel like is a bit too dark for an inner corner on me. So I'm thinking, let me just use what I used for my face, which was the Bubbly shade, because it'll all just flow together and look really cohesive. And this, even though it's a pinky tone, it's not so overly pink that I think it's gonna throw off my turquoise eye. Yeah, it just looks kind of twinkly and wet, which is all I really wanted. Ooh, very cute, very cute. So now I'm going to throw on my lashes, 2 of the eye pencils. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the darker of the 2. So I'm gonna do the darker pinky one, well I guess it's more purple, called Charmer, and then the darker teal one called Catsuit. I was reading it upside down. And then I'll also throw something on my lips, probably a neutral or just like a pale gloss. And then I'll be back to finish this up. All right, the look is complete. It's so crazy how different my eyes look, like the color of my eye with the different colors next to it. Like this one, my blue-green eyes pop so much, and this one I feel like it almost makes my eye color look more muted. I think it's so cool. I love this look. I think it's so pretty. So I did end up putting Catsuit in this eye, and I'd started with Charmed on the pinky purple eye, but I thought it was a little too dark and not poppy enough, so I topped it with Loverboy. So kind of used both of these. And my lashes are the style Aries from Lunar Beauty, and on my lips I went with the Most Gloss from Dose of Colors. It's not available anymore, it's very old, but I just wanted like a sheer shimmery gloss, and this one has a little reflexive pink, so I thought it would kind of go with my face makeup nicely. So there's that. This is the look. Let me zoom out and I will give you my thoughts on the collection so far. All right, how was the tutorial? Do you like my look? Do you like the two-tone vibe? Does the two-tone vibe scare you? I think it's so fun. I'm really excited about it. All right, the Super Shocks. I used all of them except for the blue one called Coconut, and I think they're all so pretty. I can't even hold them in my hand. I'll definitely use Coconut at some point, but these pinky ones are adorable. I really like the shade Bubbly. I think I'll use that as a highlight more often, actually. And I'm really excited about this Sure Thing shade. I don't have like very many colorful Super Shocks. A lot of mine are more topper-esque, so I don't know. That one gets me excited. These eye pencils make me super happy too. I technically used 3 of them in this look because I layered 2 of them on top of each other, but I did use the bright turquoise one, Zulu, in a Instagram video / TikTok that I filmed and uploaded this morning. So I've technically used all 4, and they're all very creamy. They sit in my waterline nicely. I feel like Colourpop has gotten, I don't know, just a better hang of their formula over the years, because back in the day when they had the white packaging, it was a little bit drier of a formula. I feel like they're very creamy now, and they personally stay nice in my waterline. So I'm excited to add these to my cup of eye pencils. I actually have 2 cups of eye pencils because I have so many. The Fine Feathered palette, while I feel like this doesn't tug at my heartstrings like crazy, it's still really pretty. I could see really enjoying this in the winter when I'm super into berry tones, but I even like it right now. I do like the variance of tone in here as well. I feel like you could still do a wide variety of things. I like that these 2 almost lean a little more neutral pink, because you could do a little bit more muted looks, but you can also do very bright, vibrant, raspberry, grape-ish kind of looks as well. It's super cute. I can see a lot of people really gravitating towards this palette. I don't have the other ones that are similar. Like I don't have the It's My Pleasure, and I want to say there's another purple monochromatic. I don't have that one, so I can't really compare. Yeah, I don't have any of the pink or purple ones. I had to double check, so I can't do any comparisons for you, but I feel like this one seems fine and a nice kind of standalone berry tone palette. And the High Tide palette makes me really happy, even though I didn't think I needed a monochromatic teal palette in my life. I'm happy that I have a monochromatic teal palette in my life. I think it's really cute. I can definitely see reaching for this again. It's just nice. I like the shimmers in here. I keep gravitating towards these 3 shimmers. They're very shiny and cute. I would love to know what you think about these collections. Have you picked anything up? Do you want to pick anything up? Which of these 2 vibes is more your style? Are you more into the teal turquoise or more of like the berry pink? If you made it to the end of this video, leave me an emoji correlating to that previous answer. So if you like more teals turquoises, leave me a teal turquoise emoji. And if you like more berry pinks, leave me a berry pink emoji. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's Beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.